Did Wagner chief Evgeny Prigozhin bomb his one chance to take Moscow? Or did he extract exactly the concessions from Russian President Vladimir Putin that he wanted when he mutinied over the weekend? Debate and conspiracy over this question are raging, and not just inside Russia. Prigozhin's bitter rivalry with Russia's military top brass was destined for a collision on July 1st. Wagner was ordered to fold into the regular Russian army.
Шойгу! Герасимов! Где боеприпасы?
Instead, he crossed the Rubicon. Wagner withdrew from Ukraine, seized Rostov-on-Don, the headquarters of Russia's war efforts, and marched north, stopping only 124 miles from Moscow. On Monday, he broke his silence.
The purpose of the march was to prevent the destruction of the Wagner private military company and to bring to justice those persons who, through their unprofessional actions, made a huge number of mistakes during the special military operation.
The mutiny's end was negotiated by Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko, whose government is reportedly constructing camps to house Wagner fighters close to Minsk. It's possible this arrangement suits Prigozhin. Hard cash motivates mercenaries, and Ukraine became bloody and profitless for his business empire. Wagner supports governments in Libya, Mali, the Central African Republic, Sudan and Syria, trading security expertise for lucrative oil and mineral rights. While hardware and some of Prigozhin's men are being inducted into the Russian army, as many as a reported 8,000 will join him in Osipovichy, Belarus, enough to get back into the mercenary game. Or did the Wagner chief gamble and lose? While criminal charges against him were just dropped, there's still an unknown number of his men unaccounted for, either disbanded or folded into the army. Is the loss of them and exile to Belarus his penalty for believing when he mutinied that Putin would side with him rather than with the army brass? Or is Prigozhin still waiting to pay the full price? Putin himself sent a message of conciliation in a speech on Tuesday afternoon.
Soldiers and officers, true defenders of the homeland, you are those who at a difficult time for the country stood together with their colleagues and prevented a rebellion whose result could be chaos. You preserved the constitutional order, life, security, and freedom of our citizens. You kept our homeland from shock. Basically, you prevented a civil war in the country.
But he also once famously said that the one thing he could never forgive is betrayal.